everyone, welcome to our very brand new series called Makeup and a Movie, where we sit here and talk about a movie that we've seen and do a makeup look that is inspired by something on there.
Yeah, so this week we're going to be talking about the Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yep.
And Lainey will be doing makeup inspired by
The Vision, which if you've seen Avengers Age of Ultron, you know who I'm talking about, but if you don't, here is a picture of what he looks like. And he is basically hard to describe if he's a hero or a villain or anti-hero or whatever. You'll have to see the movie to see how that works out, but he is a new character that's introduced in the movie. And I will be using the Maybelline Brights palette in order to make my look today. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Basically started with my primer and foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin as my primer, and I'm using Revlon Color Stay in 110 Ivory for my foundation, and then a little bit of blush with this Physicians Formula Argan blush. I got in a swap with Kayla Burton. Thanks, Kayla. It is in the shade Natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyes.
Alright, so while she does that, I'll go ahead and talk about the movie Avengers Age of Ultron. It is kind of sort of technically a sequel to the Avengers, but it's part of the overall Marvel Cinematic Universe, so it's kind of a continuation of a very long story that's going on through multiple movies, with multiple characters, because it's Marvel Comics, you gotta have like 40,000 characters involved.
I wanted to tell you I'm going to start the base with Black Orchid Maybelline Color Tattoo, and I'm going to just put that right on the base.
Yeah, and so while she does that, Avengers, let's see. So start off with the basic storyline. The Avengers, they're a team now. They're going out and saving the world from Hydra, the main bad guys in the Marvel Universe. And so that's where they start off. They end up finding a couple of interesting characters, Inhumans.
Are there new characters this time?
Yeah, they are new characters. These two are the twins. Maximoff twins. Don't remember their first names. Pietro?
Pietro, and I can't remember the girl's name. Yeah.
I don't remember. Wanda.
Wanda,
yes.
And she's Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Alright, so I'm going to now go in with the palette. This is the Maybelline's Brights palette. And I'm going to start with a crease color first. And I'm just going to use this like yellowy color right here to put in my crease.
Yeah, and so those guys come in, and they are trouble for the Avengers because they got superpowers. So they caused some issues for them, and end up teaming up with the big bad guy of the movie, Ultron, because they don't like Tony Stark. Because, you know, when you first meet Tony Stark, I am like really greasy in my T-zone, sorry. It's like, wow, shiny. So they don't like Tony Stark. So they team up with Ultron because they're like, yeah, let's destroy Tony Stark.
Well, didn't Tony destroy their childhood village and that kind of thing? So they have kind of this childhood grudge thing against him.
Technically, yes, he did, because before Iron Man in this cinematic universe started, he dealt with building military weapons and selling those off to just whoever wants to buy them. He didn't care. He had no morale at that time. And one of the bombs that destroyed their village and killed their family had the name Tony Stark on it. So they don't like him because of that. So.
Alright, next I'm going to go in with a different color. This is going to be over the lid, and I'm just going to kind of use this silvery color that you see right here.
Yeah, and so the team, they deal with personal issues. Scarlet Witch, Wanda, she has the power to basically manipulate your mind and kind of draw your inner fears out and mess with you. And she ends up using that against the Avengers, and it kind of drives them apart a little bit and fight a little bit with each other. So they're dealing with that, which is one of the reasons I kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe a lot with their superheroes, is that they're kind of human still too. That's with true. All their issues they're dealing with, and a lot of people tend to connect with that, and I think that's why a lot of these movies are so popular.
It's true. Next I'm going to go in with this nice little like magenta-y color right there.
And the
Gets
Vision, he comes into this because Ultron wants to make... Okay, I did get a little confused with that, to be honest. He wanted to make some kind of being that he could go into, because he's
Right.
ultimately just a program. He's not just a robot. He's a program itself.
He's like Jarvis.
Yeah. So he can kind of just go into whatever creature being they make, and that's what he wanted to do, was make this ultimate being that can't be destroyed by the Avengers, and that's what the Vision is. And he's made with one of the Infinity Stones, the Mind Stone, that ends up getting put on his forehead, that you'll notice in any of the pictures or in the movie and stuff.
Which is kind of a running thing with, if you watch any of these Marvel movies, so far we've had 4 Infinity Stones and there's 6 altogether, which means more are going to be showing up along the way.
And so yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where those stones end up in the next few movies. There's a few more before the next, or actually that big Infinity Wars movie, I believe that's what's going to be called, is Infinity Wars. So yeah, Ant-Man I think is the next one coming out this year. And then I don't think another one comes out until summer of next year, and I think that'll be like Black Panther.
Something like that, yeah. So what I basically done is I took that purple and I really just packed it on the lid. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this green color right here and I'm going to put it in my outer V. And then I'm going to go back in with this kind of like champagne color mixed with that silver and just blend it all out.
So one of my favorite parts of the movie was involving the Hulk and Iron Man, Tony Stark, with his big Hulk buster Iron Man machine vehicle outfit suit, which was pretty amazing. That whole battle scene in Africa between them two duking it out, I think that was like a good 10-15 minutes of the movie. And that was probably one of the coolest things I've seen in theaters this year in a movie.
Yeah.
So
they kind of they got kind of mad at each other.
yeah.
It was a lot about like how Hulk how he can calm himself down now and how he can become more workable with the team. That kind of played in a lot. And I think also the Hawkeye's personal life was a nice touch too, because you kind of got to see where he comes from.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. And yeah, like I said, like the little personal human things about these superheroes really is always fascinating. And I thought the whole Hulk and Black Widow thing was interesting because it was kind of a Joss Whedon thing. He's kind of taking something a little bit traditional, where that traditional thing of a damsel in distress, and kind of switching it into like the guy is the one needing
I didn't even think of that. That's a really good point.
To kind of help him out of his situation, and I thought that was interesting. I'm like, that's Joss Whedon.
Totally. All right, I have now finished my eyes, as you can see there. You can see it in this light. It comes out a little light, I think. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lips in the Essence Liquid Liner in black, and then I'm going to use mascara. Right now I use the Benefits They're Real mascara and the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes on top of that to really get it long and voluminous. So what movie are you looking forward to next? It doesn't have to be Marvel, like which ones are you looking forward to?
The next couple of movies I'm thinking about going to see with my amazing movie pass is Hot Pursuit with Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara.
That looks hysterical.
Yeah.
It looks really funny.
I'm sure it's not going to be like mind-blowingly thought-provoking, but it looks like a fun, goofy movie, and it's from some of the people that worked on things like Bridesmaids and what was that one with Sandra Bullock and was it McCarthy? Hot Pursuit?
The Heat?
The Heat, yeah. No, that's Hot Pursuit's a new movie. But yeah. So some of those people worked on this, and it looks pretty funny. And then I also want to see this other one called Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Abigail Breslin. It's kind of like a zombie movie, family drama, and it looks really interesting. It kind of came under the radar, at least for me. I didn't hear about it until just recently.
Until you talked about it. I had no idea what this movie was that you were talking about, but yeah, it looks interesting. Sounds interesting.
So that'll probably be the next ones, and then next weekend when Mad Max and Pitch Perfect 2 come out.
Yes.
I've seen those.
For sure. Yeah, so why don't you talk about your Movie Pass? Because I don't think my viewers know about Movie Pass.
Yeah, the Movie Pass is pretty awesome. It's a pass that you'll get, and it's ranges, but in my area it's $35 a month for this pass. But if you go to the movies a lot, or you're someone that likes going to the movies and the movie theaters a lot, it's going to be worth it for you. You basically can see a movie every 24 hours with it, and it is just regular 2D movies. It doesn't include 3D or IMAX, though they're planning to roll that out soon. But that's good enough for me. You can see a movie almost every day, and it's first run movies. Doesn't matter if it just came out today or yesterday or it's been out for a few months. And I kind of like it because it gives me that ability to go see a movie that maybe I don't have the budget for at the moment, or I'm just like, yeah, I'll just wait for it to be on DVD because I don't want to spend $10 to see it. I'd rather just spend the $1 for the DVD bread box. But I don't have to worry about that. I can be like, I'll just go see it because I have the ability to go see it now.
Especially with the amount of movies coming out this summer, there are a ton of movies, and so this is really going to help you see it economically, really. Because, I mean, if you do the math, it's like, what, 4 movies for $35 usually? Like, because if it's $8?
If I could see a movie a week, they're basically $10 every time I go. It'll tell me, like, how much I would have spent, and that's like $10, $40 a month, almost, so, and that's just seeing one movie a week. And this summer, there's so many good things coming out that I'll definitely be checking out more than that this whole summer. We got Jurassic Park coming out, or Jurassic World, Mad Max, we got Tomorrowland.
Oh, yeah, Tomorrowland's coming out soon. I can't wait for that one.
The Avengers just came out, saw that. Furious 7 came out a little bit earlier. So, I have this whole list online. I have this list of all these movies, and I'm like, this is a big list, but I'm going to be able to see them.
I have them in my planner, so like I have little stickers with all the not planner, but all the movie posters. I have stickers of them, so I put them on the days that they come out so I know, or if I just want to red box it, then I'll remember to add it to the list. Oh, and I'm also now using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to line my bottom waterline.
Not gonna lie, those big old like eye pencils like that always kind of creep me out. I don't know why.
They used to me too, and honestly, I think I just made a mess up because I usually do it before my mascara. Yeah. But okay, so the thing about these eye pencils that I like is this, the NYX one is creamy. I used one by NYC that just did not work as well. I didn't like it. But this one is really nice for your waterline, and it doesn't poke me, which other ones do. Okay, I'm going to finish off my look with lips now, and I just got this lipstick by Hard Candy. I've never used it before. It's called Idolized, and it's this really nice kind of purple color that Marshall actually picked out for me, so let's see if it looks good with this look or not.
Again, going for the Vision from Avengers Age of Ultron for the look.
You gotta smell this.
So. Whoa! It doesn't smell like weird chemical makeup.
It smells like frosting.
Yeah.
A little bit of chocolate in there. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so there is the lips, and then I'm going to put a little bit of lip gloss over that. I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair just to put it on the bottom middle part to kind of give it a little bit more depth in there. It already has kind of a shininess to the lips itself, but this should help with the middle part.
Yeah. All right. What else with the movies this summer? Yeah.
So many. Like, we're right now trying to catch up on DVDs. Things that came out last year. We just saw Ender's Game and The Giver and a lot of like smaller movies that came out. We're just now starting to watch those because we have no time, really. But I think this year, during the summer, I think we're definitely going to get into more of the movies. We're going to keep up with them.
Yeah.
Alright, lastly, I'm going to take this. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set that I just use after I'm all done with my makeup. Just to set it in place. It is a little, yeah, I know, all over him. But it is a little bit moist. I hate that word. But yeah, it is a little moist, so you just kind of want to fan it and make sure. But honestly, it sets your look very well. So this is the ending look that we have for the Vision. I just basically threw this together, and I think it kind of worked well. Kind of. I can see it in the mirror better than I think I can in the camera. It is a little light looking in the camera, but you know, I think this is more of a natural look that's based on this and not really an in-your-face look. But yeah, if you guys have any like suggestions for what you want us to do, where we can do movie reviews and a makeup inspired by that movie, then please comment down below and let us what you want to see Let us what you want to see. Let us know what you want to see. Like, do you want to do more superheroes? Do you want to do just regular movies? We can do TV shows too. Like, it doesn't just have to be movies, because we can do that. Also, make sure that you are listening to Empower the Audience, because that podcast I will list down below. You can get it on SoundCloud, iTunes. It's also on YouTube, I believe, and then I'll also get their website down below. So Chris and my husband Corey do entertainment podcasts for that. So you can catch more movie reviews and entertainment reviews on there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go. This is like my first real get ready with me in a while. So I'm happy. I think I'm happy with how it turned out. But anyway, until next time, keep calm.
Stay zany.
See you later.